My name is Jeremy Allen, and I'm the executive editor of the Michigan Chronicle. I'm excited to have Demetrius Hutcherson here with us today in Studio 1452 as we talk about his new role as the new president of First Independence Bank here in Detroit.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
So go ahead and just let people know what your day-to-day responsibilities are going to look like in your new role.
Sure. My day-to-day responsibilities will be really oversight and management of all aspects of the bank, including interaction with all staff, working closely with the CFO to help with financial matters, working with the regulators, as you know, we are a regulated company and financial institution, as well as interfacing with internal and external stakeholders in the community, and just helping to execute on the strategic plan that the CEO and Chairman Kenneth Kelly and the Board of Directors have put together, and I'm excited.
Talk a little bit about that strategic plan. Here in the city of Detroit, large Black population. How are you guys using the strategic development of the bank to include more Detroit residents in what you're doing?
Sure. First Independence Bank was, again, founded to be a beacon of hope right after the 1967 riots. And obviously, the bank has evolved to be a full service bank for all people. However, our mission has always maintained to be a beacon of hope for people of color, and with a focus on trying to have initiatives and products that are going to meet the community, the Black community's needs, as well as the needs of other customers. And that'll be by having products such as our First Choice checking account. That's an account that's specifically tailored for individuals that are looking to reestablish a banking relationship with a commercial bank, as well as individuals that are first timers in establishing a bank account. Additionally, we have a small business loan program that's tailored for startup businesses, and we have a dollar amount that we can lend to them. And we have that program is also geared towards existing business owners.
Now, I really want to hop into that for a minute because, just with the way that the economy has gone over the past few years in particular, a lot of people have been leaving corporate environment and trying to branch out into entrepreneurship, begin their own businesses. Are there any success stories or things that you could tell about how you guys have been able to kind of just hop right into that market and really fuel these entrepreneurs as they've taken new steps?
Yes, without specifically disclosing the names of those customers, we have generated some loans from our small business loan program that is guaranteed through the state, and they've been able to obtain loans for that program. That program is earmarked to lend up to $200,000 for startups and up to $250,000 for existing businesses. But we've extended loans to individuals that are startups and existing companies, and that's just an example of the success that's helping people that have an opportunity and a dream to get financing. The key things in the approval level for a startup is that they have to have a business plan as part of the application. And in the instances where they may not have a business plan, we do make some recommendations or suggestions where they can go and meet with some folks that can provide them the technical assistance that they can get to prepare and complete a business plan.
I think that's a huge service, especially for so many in our community who, they might get a rejection from, a predominantly white institution. And then they come into First Independence and they can get that one-on-one sort of hands-on, kind of hand-holding, if you will, just to get them over the hump. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a process that we go through, and I'll reiterate that not every instance is going to be an instance where we approve a loan. They may have to come back to us after they get the requisite business plan or refinements to the plan so that they can be well positioned for further or a consideration so that we can hopefully make a decision that will be in their favor.
Talk about, for you, how important it is for people in the community when they're looking at a banking institution. How important it is for them to walk into an institution and basically see people like them represented within the branch?
It's important because you typically see someone that you hope will understand some of the challenges that you deal with day to day, and finding people that look like you and are probably from the community that you grew up in. You typically are going to have some folks that will be somewhat empathetic to some of the things that you've experienced. I'm a byproduct of the city of Detroit, having grown up on the Lower East Side, and while I have a job to do, and we run a business that's in the business of making money, I do understand some of the challenges that business owners do go through as they try to build their business and to sustain it. And our objective, and I'll say this, our objective is to try to, if we can't find an answer for you that's going to help you right away, we want to try to provide you some technical assistance or some
Hmm.
guidance to help you position yourself to come back to us where we can ultimately say yes to a commercial loan request that you have.
I love that. Just outside of traditional banking services, how does First Independence show up in Detroit?
Wow, we are involved in the community in a number of ways. We have some programs through a partnership with an organization called Operation Hope. That program, we have individuals that are representatives from their organization that sit in our branch on 7 Mile in Livernois, and they meet with individuals that may have some blemishes on their credit report, and they Operation Hope helps them to go through a program to remove those blemishes and ultimately put them in position to realize the American dream and potentially qualify for home ownership. We have actual data which shows that they've been successful in converting individuals that have some, again, blemishes in their credit history to be in a position to buy a home. Additionally, we do financial literacy training through some of our customers and workshops, and we also do. We sponsor a number of different events that are towards community development as well.
Excellent, excellent. Lastly, it's kind of the beginning of the new year. We're
Mhm.
still in January for a little while here.
Right.
But what are you hoping to accomplish, not just in your new role, but throughout the new year personally as well?
My job is to try to increase the deposits that we have at the bank. My job is to loan growth is again, it's what banks make money off of, but we want to increase the number of loans that we're granting. We have this program in the small business loan program. We want to increase the amount and the number of loans that we're making through this small business loan program. We have dollars that are earmarked for it, and we want to make sure that we can increase that amount that we're making to the community. And we just want to increase I'd say, the overall level of trust that folks in the community will have in banks. Specifically, I'm going to be self-serving about this. First Independence Bank.
Absolutely. There's no reason you shouldn't be self-serving about that.
Right.
It was great to have a few minutes of your time to sit down with you and talk through your new role and everything that you're hoping to accomplish this year. And so, specifically to the small business owners and other people throughout the Detroit community, if you're looking for a place to go to start your financial services or take your business to the next level with a small business loan, make sure you go see Demetrius down at First Independence.
Come visit us at www.firstindependence.com.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.